game season. Catch me only at the shark scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like a street. And one door on the floor going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shump though. My city, been turned up on the jump though. Boy up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and roll till I die. Till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting in him.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court. Now to present the most valuable player, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC, I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
We've got a filled arena here in downtown Los Angeles. It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a heck of a series. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at the Lakers, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, you know, anytime you're going on the road with the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary. And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target from outside. Passes it to Ilyasova. pass to the Prodigy. Adams outside. And again, the basket from the Prodigy.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Skiles. And Doris, what did he have to say?
Getting home court advantage back is what makes this game absolutely critical in his opinion. He said the guys know what we have to do. We're determined to regain the advantage that we had worked so hard to get in the regular season. It was easy to see just how important this game is to him, and history tells us to all teams, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Los Angeles now. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Hi.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hill passes to Hansen. It's back to Hill. Towns sets the pick for Hill. Inside and stolen by Ilyasova. Russell with it. He's picked up by Hill. The shot's good from the Prodigy.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Towns kicks to Hill. Now here's Towns. Not a lot of room. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Hill. Feeds to Towns. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lakers leading by 4. The Prodigy passes to Brantley. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Good on the shot.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's the Prodigy. And too long on the shot.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Hill, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the left iron. Bradley passes to the Prodigy. And Hill over to help. Offensive rebound. Adams. Soft touch off the glass. Adams has got his first 2 points.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
That's good.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Here's the Prodigy. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for the Prodigy. He's already up to 12 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Hill against Russell. Shoots the 3. Again missing Hill.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
The drive by Russell. Here's the Prodigy. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 14 points for Freak.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Lakers leading by 8. Russell dishes to Adams. Lakers working the ball around now. No good from the prodigy. Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Towns sets the pick for Hill. Pass to Mickey. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Kicks to Russell. To the inside. Adams. And it's blocked. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wiggins has got 6 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Down low, here's Adams in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Wiggins outside. Lets the 3 fly. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's the prodigy. The offensive rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. And here is Hill. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles? Lakers leading by 6. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Lavoy Allen out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. Here's Levine, guarded by Bradley. Levine kicks to Wiggins, all alone. And Jones pulls it down.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both free throws good from the prodigy.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Jang with the screen for Hill. Drills the three-pointer. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
They set the screen. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wiggins inside the line. Again, Wiggins missing.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually...
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Hill kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Levine. Lets it go from 11, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Levine's got 9. Lakers leading by 6. Here's the prodigy. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Wiggins with it, now defended by the prodigy. Fires for 3, and Wiggins is good for 3. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Biyombo, the pass to the prodigy. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Levine. 11 feet away. Hill kicks to Zhang. The 15-footer. And that one comes up a bit short. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. And the Lakers with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Hill kicks to Wiggins. The floater rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. With the shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Bradley. Adams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ilyasova comes in for Terrence Jones. Minnesota making a switch here. And so Bradley nails both of them.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Here's Mickey, defended by Ilyasova. Here's Wiggins. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Timberwolves trail by 5. The feed to Hill. They set the pick from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
No good from the prodigy.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
From deep. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for both teams changing it up here. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Towns with it. The dish to Bullock. The steal. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He feeds it to Towns. He kicks it to Levine. Misses the 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Finished off the break. Anderson's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that one's good.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Bullock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Russell. No luck. Excellent D from Howard. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Baseline try. Towns, no luck. The prodigy. The shot no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Timberwolves lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
No, I think our mindset right now is like, what just happened? Because we got straight blindsided by them, man. Our lead may advance before our eyes, but there's still 2 quarters left to play, so we should be fine.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute and talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. Props for the way you operated in the open court. Good use of the fast break. We caught them flat-footed a few times and got some easy buckets out of it. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So the Lakers 5 right now. The prodigy, he's in at small forward. Adams is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played just phenomenally. He had 52 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He carried his team the whole game and was responsible for most of the offense in that contest, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Grant, he's checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers trail by 7. To the middle. Here's the prodigy, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Bradley. Here's the screen. The pass to the prodigy. To the paint. The shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Hansen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Timberwolves have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. 16 points for him.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Hill kicks to Towns, passes it to Hansen. Dishes it to Towns. 6 to shoot. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Bradley passes to the prodigy. While we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best rebounding teams in the regular season. In third, the Lakers. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
You know, both of these teams have guys that got the most out of their natural abilities to grab rebounds. It's a combination of timing and tenacity and positioning, and they've got those things in abundance.
2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Wiggins. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Perhaps the rest of this second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
How about Wiggins in this one? He's got 21 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Russell dishes to Grant, pass to Bradley. To the paint, Towns with the steal. Here's Wiggins. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 25 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, wow, 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's the prodigy. Off the left rim and out.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Minnesota leading by 9. There's the screen. Off the screen. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Grant sets a screen for Bradley. The pass to the prodigy. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Minnesota making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Both free throws good from the prodigy.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the prodigy. He's checked in for the Lakers. Minnesota also with the sub. Allen's checked in. Feeds it to Wiggins. Now Zhang from the arc. And it's Wiggins missing.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
The prodigy kept alive. Here's Adams. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Adams has got 8 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Hill against Bradley. Here's Russell. Shot is off. Wiggins with some nice D. Down low. Here's Hansen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
The Lakers making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Levine's checked in. Here is Russell. He has 7. Here's the Prodigy. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. The Prodigy's got 42 in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's a good screen. Hansen, he's guarded by Russell. Wiggins kicks to Zhang. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on LaVoy Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for Steven Adams. Lakers trail by 5. Russell kicks to Jones. Bradley against Wiggins. Bradley passes to Biyombo. Here's the Prodigy. Minnesota with the rebound. Zhang's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by the Prodigy. Screen by Howard. Pass to Dang. Kicks it to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Anderson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. No good from the Prodigy.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 14.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The shot's good from the Prodigy.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Levine kicks to Anderson. Launches it. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
For 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got his first points in this one.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Ilyasova, he's checked in. Lakers trail by 10. Shoots. But he recovers it. Outside Bradley. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Right side Russell. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's having to that game in 1986 is saying something, because a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points came against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers during their run to a 3rd NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said he's God disguised as Michael Jordan.
The kick out to Anderson. The feed to Levine. 4 on the shot clock. Anderson can't get it to go.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. These guys lit it up from downtown during the regular season. The 2K leaderboard shows us the NBA's best 3-point shooters. Fifth is D'Angelo Russell.
Well, he's absolutely been a huge threat all season, and you can't afford to give him time and space behind the three-point line. His percentage demands that you know where he is and that you get in his face right away.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from the Prodigy.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Wiggins kicks to Levine. Plenty of space. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Missed inside. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's the Prodigy. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. The Prodigy's got 49 points in the game.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Howard, hits the jump hook. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Russell passes to the Prodigy. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. Levine dishes to Howard. On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Russell. Zhang with a clean look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bradley, no one around him. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's the Prodigy, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Levine, 11 points in the game. The dish now to Anderson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Anderson's got 19 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. So on the floor for Minnesota, George Hill out there with Levine. Then there's Towns, and it's Mickey in at the 4-man position. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 9. Now here is Hill. Here's Towns. And here's Russell. Pass to the Prodigy. No good from outside. Minnesota shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Hill passes to Hansen. There's a screen. Outside Hill to the right side. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Lakers trail by 11. Pass to the Prodigy. And Adams kicks to Russell. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Hansen. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Minnesota leading by 11. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Levine, and that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And Mo Harkless, the basket, on the assist by Russell. 10 points here for Harkless.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
They set the pick. Hill dishes to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Here's the prodigy. The three-pointer off the mark.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. The prodigy passes to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Lakers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hill with it. Passes it to Hansen. Shot from 16. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 22 points for him.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Lakers trail by 13. The prodigy passes to Adams. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And the shot is good.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's the prodigy.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks. If he's taking shots
MOG
like
electric
that.
plug.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
There's a screen. Towns at the elbow. Pass to Hansen. The 17-footer. Howard's checked in for the Timberwolves. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Adams trying to free himself up. No good from the prodigy. Timberwolves leading by 13. To the right side. Here's Levine. He feeds it to Howard. All sorts of time. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one is off. Wiggins is checked in for Levine.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Wiggins.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. You look at what Hill has done so far. He has 8 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Lakers trail by 16. Russell passes to the prodigy. There's the 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one. Well, he's their top scorer, but the defense has forced him into a tough shooting game. He'll have to shoot better for them to win.
Now Hill. Now the pass to Hansen. Dishes to Hill. 4 on the clock. Step back shot. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 24.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
He kicks to Wiggins. They get it again. Here's Mickey. Soft touch off the glass.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
The Prodigy, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
The drive by Hill. There's the triple. And the basket good. Hill's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Hill passes to Hansen. Here's Mickey, defended by Ilyasova. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. For the finish, Mickey grabs the board. Mickey's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Feeds to Hill. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Howard kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawing the double team. Here's Mickey. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Mickey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Lakers trail by 21. Russell passes to the Prodigy. Swiped it away. And here comes the break. Here's Wiggins. Finished off the break. Wiggins has got 32 points in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Biombo, he's checked in for the Lakers. Timberwolves leading by 20. Passes it to Hansen. The kick out to Hill. Inside. Wiggins. And it's Biombo with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And it's Wiggins missing. LA has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now, here is Russell. Pass to the Prodigy. The three. No luck. And Minnesota now the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Hill dishes to Howard. Here's Hansen. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 27.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The pass to the Prodigy. Kicks it to Biombo. Tries to save it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Nice, you big salty gorilla.
Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Here's Wiggins. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 34 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Minnesota leading by 23. Hill kicks to Wiggins. Hill sets the screen for Wiggins. There's the pick. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The Prodigy passes to Bradley. Offensive rebound. Book it on the money from the Prodigy.
They have got to put a body on, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. He talked to his guys about having an open, aggressive approach offensively, saying, quote, forget about playing it safe, let's get after it. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Wiggins with some nice D.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Hansen. And the three off target. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's Howard, top of the key. To the inside. And stolen by Biyombo. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Wiggins. Biyombo, the pass to the Prodigy. Wiggins with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 23. No one near them. The Lakers with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Russell. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Hansen, and it's blocked.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Timberwolves.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance. For Wiggins, you can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Screen by Howard. Wiggins against Ilyasova. Just 5 to shoot. And it's the Lakers on the break. Bradley's got the ball. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. No good from the Prodigy.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Russell. Passes it to the Prodigy. Fires it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Hill. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going...
We got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet. George Hill. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. Kenny, you're... And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoff.
Had me amazed how my steady hand. Kept it afloat, let it sit, cool it. Sit, cool it. Heartless and free.